You know, I generally like Adobe Audition. If there's one thing that I hate about it is that it will randomly sometimes just like freeze and stop working, and then I sit there and I talk and I talk and I talk and nothing is actually coming out, and I don't know until I check. Okay, well that's fixed, so that's fine. Now, what are we going to do? We're going... Okay, cool. Let's see what the stream looks like in 1080p. So it says it goes up to that. Maybe this is just like a stream edit stream, because let's see. So like when I was streaming Jedi Survivor, that's one of the things I noticed is that like quality wasn't that good, which is weird because like on Twitch everything is fine. Everything looks good. Everything looks HD. Within reason, because obviously like Twitch doesn't let you go full HD into their partner. All right, well let's do this. Let's talk about Wayfinder. That's what I was saying before I realized that Audition had screwed me. Okay. What we need to do is we need to open up OBS. We need to do window capture. We need to show... Where is Steam? Battle.net don't care. Epic Games don't care. Steam, I believe. We can show here. Okay, I think that's not the right... It's the only Steam, but when you click on it, it turns red. Maybe we'll just do a desktop capture. How about that? How about we just do that for now? Okay, so Wayfinder, what I was saying before, it's the one game that I think I could actually get my friends involved in. How am I gonna do this? Because I want to keep training, but I want to talk about Wayfinder. And the other screen thing isn't working. Oh, maybe... I wonder if I could do this. What if we go... What if... Whoops, that's not it. What if we go... Take display capture off. Bring game capture back on. What if we then do a display capture on the OBS and turn that on to the right screen? Oh, it is. You can see. Okay. We're having a breakthrough. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta move OBS over here. All right. Brilliant. Genius. Next level. Now the question is, how do we orient this screen? Is it, yeah, we do big here. Okay, yes, we do big here. Yes. I should just create another scene for this. There's so much extra work for... I should just be creating another scene. But it doesn't matter. We're having fun. That's what matters. Okay. Now, I can play RuneScape till my heart's content. But just so y'all don't miss out on the great Scape rune, then we can just bring this down to a... Oh! Yes. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so Wayfinder is the one game that I think I could actually convince my like MMO. Well, one of my friends is more down to play MMOs. No, why are you here? Just go to the other area, bro. Why Why? I'm trying to run a show here and play this game, and you're making it. Ooh, Black Wizard Robe Top. What in the world? What in the world? 585. Well, I mean, it comes off of Shadow Warriors, so this guy really just spawned and said, "Screw you." It's fine. We'll go AFK over here. Okay. As I keep saying, the one game that I think I could actually get my friends to enjoy, partake with me, because MMOs generally, for most of the people that hang out, okay, let me just say that I don't actually like hanging out, or I'm thinking about joining a clan in RuneScape, but like for the most part, clanning is not my thing. I usually ride solo. That being said, like challenging things is fun to me. I like raids. It's actually one of the things I like about RuneScape is that you can pretty much solo anything, but it is difficult to do for, once you get up to a certain tier. So that being said, I would love to try group content. I just don't necessarily have the time to join clans and maintain clan relationships and upkeep and all that because of my job, and honestly, I feel like sometimes when you join a clan, the game starts to become like a second job, which is not something I want. I want to be able to do it at my leisure with homies. Wayfinder. So all that to say that Wayfinder is like the game that I think I could actually get most of my friends to play, because it's not like a traditional MMO. I mean, there are like weapons, but I think there's also guns and whatnot. Yeah, look at that. So why don't we do this? We're gonna take a look at Wayfinder. We're gonna go to YouTube. We can stay on this account, that's fine. Wayfinder. I do not want to do. I do not want a complete breakdown of Wayfinder and everything. I want to be somewhat surprised. Or do I want a complete breakdown? No. I want to be somewhat surprised. See, the need to knows. This is the stuff that I should be creating, but I psych myself out. Okay, how is there already reviews and is it worth playing? It's too much. I don't know how I feel about previews and reviews before the game is actually launched. That seems a bit much to me. I don't like that. It's not the creator's fault. It's just the way of it's the way that game development is gone, which sucks. It's like almost too much information now out before a game drops. I want to know if it's going to be crap or not, but I don't want to know if it's going to be like every intimate detail, because that kind of takes like the magic out of the game. Actually, funnily enough, side note, while we're still kind of progressively slowly getting into this Wayfinder stuff, in the League of Legends community, which I don't really play League anymore, but I still follow people on Twitter, that was actually like hot controversy when their new 2v2v2v2, I don't know how many 2v2s there are in that game mode came out, was that people before the game had officially launched were playing it in like the test environment, the PBE, public beta environment, I think, and people had already developed metas and meta champs and good and bad tier lists before the game had actually come out. And so some people, probably the more casual player base, were upset because it's like, man, now we don't even get to test things. Everybody's going to be sweaty tryharding with meta picks from the beginning, and that takes like the initial fun explorer phase out, which is fair. I also kind of agree with that. I mean, I understand for League it's a little different because it's a competitive game, so what do you expect? But I get it. Okay, anyways, so let me take this over here. Let me move this over here. Let me pause this, and we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna get crazy on this video. All right.
is an Archon Templar, Wingrave is an Archon Templar, clad in spell-forged armor and sustained by his faith in the Architect.
Okay.
Long before the
Okay.
Gloomfall, he fought monsters in the Shadow and defeated the people of the Empire from terrifying threats of the Maze. He is a natural
Cool. I
leader
don't know what
and
that
a true
means.
hero, born up by his honest faith in the light and the Empire.
We
These
get it.
are
He's
the things
pious.
that Wingrave remembers when he was first reborn. Of all the champions,
Okay.
Wingrave is the one who most feels like a hero, a true champion of the light.
Oh, this is just one class breakdown. I don't want a single class breakdown. Give me an overview, early access delayed. Let's see. Wayfinder, is it pay to win? This is actually what I want to know. Is this the official channel? Because I don't want to be yoinking somebody's content. Become a Wayfinder and unlock the channel brings you all things Wayfinder. But who are you? Is this a guy? Oh, Richie SH. Okay, I don't want to yoink your content, bro. But everybody go follow Richie SH or RSH Wayfinder. He seems to have the T. Okay, this is their official channel. Please give me something halfway decent. Please give me something remotely interesting about your game. Are you kidding me? Okay, how does the official channel only have 14 videos? And yet my boy over here, RSH Wayfinder, my boy over here has created a whole channel. Oh, he's only got 12 videos. But he's got at least class breakdowns. These are good thumbnails, by the way, bro. Shout out to you again. Ashes of Creation. Oh, he's a big MMO guy. Okay, fair enough. I say I don't want to yoink people's content, but like they probably have like the best information. Okay, well let's Dude, everybody's coming to this spot now. You want to fight for shit? Then we'll fight. I gotta focus up. Get the hell out of here. All right, I guess we don't have to be dicks. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm busy anyways. Okay. The official Wayfinder only has 14 and no class breakdowns, whereas my boy RSH Richie is putting it down for everybody. Mildly disappointing, I must say, but extended gameplay. Let's do it.
Welcome to Wayfinder, a character-based online role-playing game for you and your friends. It's all set in Evanor, a gorgeous world that is...
Pause. I say as I pause. I will say the one thing that I'm actually concerned about for this game is whether or not it'll be pay to win, because I know it's based off of classes that you unlock, so you're not actually necessarily... I wonder what customization looks like. But you're not actually necessarily... it's not RuneScape or Final Fantasy. I mean, I guess you can... In theory, I guess if they wanted to, they could lock classes or whatever. But they're also unlockable in game. But I don't know. I feel like whenever you lock classes, there's a chance that it's like either pay to win or just not fun. Like, nobody likes a class that's locked behind a paywall. My only real like recognition? No, some one of those words, maybe a mix. Of dealing with that was in City of Heroes back in the day, because they had superpowers. I guess DC also, whatever their game is, also does this, but they had superpowers that were locked behind a paywall, which sucked because it means you couldn't actually create your own hero. But I guess it didn't. I guess it wasn't unbalanced. I don't know. Let's just continue on.
Mysterious force known as the Gloom. It's up
Gloom.
to you to push back against this hostile calamity that twists and corrupts everything it touches. You'll control the chaos as Wayfinders, powerful and diverse characters who are echoes of fallen heroes. After a cataclysmic event, they have been reborn of the Gloom, allowing you to shape both your Wayfinder's playstyle as well as their look.
Okay.
This is the Highlands, one of our large
also
open-world areas.
Does this mean that like pretty much everybody outside of like cosmetics is going to look exactly the same? Like I hope you can do stuff with like hairstyles and what, you know, I hope when they say that it, man, that would be kind of lame. I don't know like how, like I hope they have pretty deep customization, because it would be pretty lame if like this was the def and like maybe at most you change hairstyles, but like yeah, I don't know.
This is the Highlands, one of our large.
I just don't know how I feel about this
Here,
class system.
You'll pick up quests, find world bosses, participate in public events,
World
and
bosses,
more.
like it.
You'll also meet up with friends old and new while you're on your adventures. Public events are always more manageable with some help from other players. Each Wayfinder comes with their own set of unique moves and talents, but it's up to you to make your Wayfinder your own. Wayfinders like Senja lead the charge by pummeling enemies with their up-close and personal attacks. Each Wayfinder can play a major role in experimenting with different strategies and party compositions. After exploring the Highlands and adding a few notches under our belt, it's time to head to our social hub, Skylight. Skylight serves as your main hub for taking on quests, turning loot into weapons, as well as other Wayfinders, both of which will be continuously added over time. In addition to unlocking Wayfinders, you can also create unique combinations.
Could be like extremely grindy.
Kairos excels in dealing damage. Equipping him with a rifle makes him a powerful addition to a party from a distance. Skylight's Gloomgate serve.
I will say the other thing that I think level up. The other thing that concerns me a little bit is just that I don't know, it seems like really combat focused, which isn't a bad thing, but the danger, especially when a combat focused game comes out and it's like mostly PvE, I'd say like the most dangerous thing for a game like that is not having enough content at launch, or having an extreme grind to get to the big boy stuff at launch. At least when it first launches. I think after like, you know, a couple years of like enough of a player base is like doing end game content, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you don't want to lose people within like the first 2 weeks because it's too grindy, or they get to the end and it's like New World. Like New World, when it came out, it was like, man, this is really cool. What happens when we get to the end? What kind of raids and stuff are there at the end? And then you're like, oh, there's like one. You're like, that's it? Just one? Yeah, after that, there's just nothing. It's like, oh, well, now I don't know why I'm playing this game anymore. What am I supposed to be doing? I guess I can just make a house or something. Unless you're really into PvP.
It's a portal into dungeons called Lost Zones. These ever-shifting dungeons are first discovered out in the wilds of Evanor.
Ever-shifting.
You can access and manipulate them with your Gloom Dagger. Lost Zones can be directly shaped and modified by you. Mutators allow you to control the chaos. In exchange for better rewards, Wayfinders can influence enemy spawns, environmental
what does that
effects,
mean?
and other challenging
Wait, sorry, maybe when I said that it said what it meant.
Manipulate them with your Gloom Dagger. Lost Zones can be directly shaped and modified by you. Mutators allow you to control the chaos. In exchange for better rewards, Wayfinders can influence enemy spawns, environmental effects, and other challenging in-game conditions.
So you get to custom make your each dungeon?
Wayfinder later this year. Sign up for a chance to play the game early now. Thanks for watching.
I mean, yeah, it honestly, it looks, the raid parts look cool. If anything, I would just be worried about everything outside of the raid aspect, because I don't know how you're supposed to be leveling or whatever the case, but like it looks kind of like, it looks fun, but it also looks like it could be, whoa, what are we doing? 2 hours of vintage paintings. Okay, chill. It looks like everything outside of that specific, like just the raids, could be like either mob killing, which gets very boring very quick. Ironic, I know. But I think in RuneScape too, like the other thing, as I'm playing RuneScape, killing mobs for literally no profit towards me whatsoever outside of levels. It's just the in-game content is there for RuneScape. And I think also RuneScape for us low-key lifers came in at the perfect time, like when we were kids. So a lot of it was the social aspect, and then now you're used to the grind. But I don't know how much patience I would have for a new game to come out and force me to grind super hard. Early access showcase, an hour and a half long. Huh. Alright. Let's see. They're gonna go over everything. I don't even have an hour and a half.
Core community just keeps growing and growing, and it's amazing seeing all of you there. And the fan
Let's
art,
see it.
I love.
Let's see what they talk about.
The team loves seeing the fan art, and it's just like, I can't wait for this IP to be a thing. All the cosplay. It doesn't need to be just streaming. Like we're going to be watching people that want to express themselves creatively with Wayfinder as the medium. So
so like I was saying before, this is really the start, and in order for us to build a foundation and a game that thrives for years to come, true to the name Foundation, we need to offer Founders Packs. Founders Packs are our way to get people into the game. It's your way of telling us that you trust us with your money, and that it's kind of it's an agreement, right? Like we are going to put forth our best effort to bring forward a game.
What is in the Founder Packs?
And so that is the entire purpose of the Founders Program, is to actually start and build off it. And so, without further ado, why don't I start that? And on top of that,
I'm not against Founder Packs, by the way.
Alex, dirty liar.
I'm not against Founders Packs.
August 15th, surprise! We're not gonna make you wait to the end of this stream. That'd be really mean. I'm
Base
sure when you
pack,
said that, there were
$20.
people at Digital Extremes who's been amazing. Digital Extremes is our
I'm also kind of
they're all about helping us work with the community and obviously set stuff like this up. But they're like, we should announce at the beginning. We're like, yeah, we should. And then like 10 minutes before, I was like, no, we should announce at the end. But then we'll trick them. So nice job, Alex.
Nuts.
Let me just make sure we're not double feeding back.
Wait to the end of this stream. That'd be really mean. I'm sure when you said that, there were people at Digital.
Oh my god, we are double feeding back. Okay, you know what? We'll use a headset. We will, for the sake of everybody, we will use a headset and we will restart. So we don't want to have double feedback. I probably could just lower the volume, but it's fine. Let's see. Properties. Boom. Boom. And then we need to go to audio, system, and boom. Now, actually, before we begin, I heard that if you go to properties. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I wanted to try out zero latency monitoring, but I don't know how to do it, so we'll just skip it for now. Okay, so let's start back over here.
Content creation. If you want to be a Twitch streamer, a Kick streamer, whatever it might be, YouTube Live, like, if you want to make content and you want to make this a thing, we want Wayfinder to be a platform for you to become, successful.
What if you want to be a TikTok streamer? You can do the NPC TikTok stuff.
That'd be
Please
hard,
stop.
but we'll watch
stop.
it. We'll watch it. Send us links.
You could do that.
I think it'd be great for the cosplays. And it's again, we're content creators across the board. It doesn't need to be just streaming. Like we're going to be watching people that want to express themselves creatively with Wayfinder as the medium. So
yeah,
cool.
So like I was saying before, this is really the start, and in order for us to build a foundation and a game that thrives for years to come, true to the name Foundation, we need to offer Founders Packs. Founders Packs are our way to get people into the game. It's your way of telling us that you trust us with your money, and that it's kind of it's an agreement, right? Like we are going to put forth our best effort to bring forward a game that we love and that you love. And so that is the entire purpose of the Founders Program, is to actually start and build off it. And so,
fair enough.
Why don't I start that? And on top of that,
yes,
Alex lied. Alex is a dirty liar.
August 15th. Oh, you guys can't see
You
it. but
can't
anyway.
see it.
August 15th.
Surprise! We're not gonna make you wait to the end of this stream. That'd be really
All
good.
right.
I'm sure when you said that, there were people at Digital Extremes who's been amazing. Digital Extremes is our partner in this.
Cut to the chase. What is in the founders packs? That's what we want to know.
There's no tiered access. It's not you buy this pack, you get access one day, and then you.
Oh, that's
buy
good
pack, you get
actually.
access another day.
I shouldn't have skipped that.
August
But
15th
that's
at
good.
12 o'clock. So what
Cool.
does that look like? Let's start and let's go
Oh,
through this. So
that's
people
tomorrow.
really want the nitty-gritty. They want the information about the pack. Let's dive into what these packs look like. So for $20, $20 gets you access to the game. Like I said, you get access to Wayfinder forever. There was no wipes from this point forward. It also gives you full access to the reward tower season 1.
Okay, I shouldn't be that excited about that. I mean, like, it'd be kind of weird if they just like had a point where they're like, all right, if you didn't buy a founders pack, everybody, your account's getting wiped. That would be lame. Get access to all crafting components required to build the new Wayfinder Venomous and the opportunity to earn many other rewards. We're going to get specific.
Tower is our unique take on a battle pass, so let's dive into that real quick. Look at this. We're swapping between. These websites will be live approximately 30 minutes from now. We didn't want to...
Gloombreak, the Reward Tower, Founder Season 1. Welcome to Gloombreak, Founder Season 1. As you adventure through Evanor, progress on the Reward Tower. Okay, this is
while you guys are watching it, but this is how our Founders Packs are a little bit unique and a little bit different. So in other games, you have a Founders Pack. I'm sorry, you have a Battle Pass. You buy it. There's a certain amount of time you can use it. Maybe you earn some stuff you don't. We don't like that system. We also don't like where people have to choose between content. Maybe there's a new character, a new map, and also Battle Pass. So we're taking those two ideas and we're kind of evolving it. A, the Reward Tower in Wayfinder never expires. If you buy it, you own it. 2, that Reward Tower, if you purchase it, comes with all the crafting components once you complete it to instantly unlock that character once your pass is complete. We will also have a third tier, which is a premium tier, which will instantly unlock that new character, their signature weapon, because we're introducing a signature weapon every season, as well as a season exclusive style. So we think that this is...
I don't like that. I don't... What is style? I guess that's the thing. Like, when you say style, I think combat style, but like... I don't know if like MMO should ever have a battle pass that are beyond cosmetic. And even that, like, having, I don't know, I guess RuneScape has it with Yak Tracks, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't know how I feel about, like, this Wayfinder unlock system. Also, the thing about, like, saying, you know, like, once you have it, it's permanently yours. And the other thing, too, that's concerning, if it's not cosmetic, and we're actually dealing with, we're bringing in signature weapons every season, every new battle pass, plus potentially Wayfinder. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but at the very least, they just say they wanted to bring in new weapons. That sounds like real tough balancing to consistently upkeep if you're gonna have to, like, every new battle pass bring in a new weapon. Also, that's when it does get a little scary, because it's like, is this pay to win? I mean, maybe you can go back and buy all the battle passes, but again, if you're paying for, like, items, you're paying for equipment and wayfinders, then what is the point of the raids? Because it's like, raids are usually what drop the loot that makes good stuff. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That I don't like battle passes in MMOs in general. I feel like should just always be cosmetic. Let the game and the gameplay and the mechanics and the weapons of the game stand alone on themselves. Let everybody have free access to power, even if, you know, it takes varying levels to get to it, but don't put it behind a paywall. But maybe I'm misunderstanding. Well, let's keep
really
going.
Player friendly. It allows you to jump into the game and to get tons and tons of content. The free reward tower gives you 25 pieces of cosmetic and items that you can unlock. The paid tier gives you 100, and then the premium is that same 100, but you actually get a jump start. You get to pick and choose your 20 that you want to grab right off the bat, as well as
that seems.
And the biggest part about that, I don't know if you mentioned it, but
as well. So you get to choose. Premium means you get to choose your unlocks right away. That seems like a massive power advantage. Even though I think this game is again PvE, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Because if you and your friends want to play a certain, I guess it's the same with RuneScape. Like if you want to play a certain way, you want to play Ultimate Iron Man and lock yourself off from trading with other players and have to do everything yourself, then you're free to do that. It doesn't really affect my game, but I guess yeah. If we're being generous, I mean I don't know if there's a PvP aspect to this game, but if it is just PvE, then I guess it really doesn't matter. I guess it could affect the economy, but I don't know if that matters too much.
It does not expire. So again, if you buy this, you don't even have to be playing. You might have another game that comes out and that you're really excited to follow.
It is cool
miss out on really cool
that it doesn't expire.
Just purchase it. You can come back 2 years from now and you can start progressing it then. So again, we really don't want that FOMO aspect. Yes, you will have to buy it during that season window. For a lot of reasons, but you can always come back to it. It'll always be there. You don't have to worry about missing out on it and getting it done in that season.
So
that is a really smart business decision, though, because it's like it's kind of like League skins, but not. It's like you can go and I am that guy though that like every time I start playing Apex Legends again, I buy the battle pass. Do I complete it? No, I do not, but I buy it because there's things in there that I want, and I tell myself I'm going to be able to play as much. I'm going to be able to play enough to actually get it. So it's smart, though, for people like me who are like, man, look at all these shiny things. It doesn't require them to have a time commitment, which means you're more likely to pay for the game or to pay for the pass and let it sit. You could buy every pass and just let them sit and tell yourself, well, one day I'll get to it. Smart business decision.
You're actually going through and picking the nodes that you want. You find an item that you like, you might work towards it. As I mentioned, you actually get keys for the premium reward tower, so it's not a linear path. And when you buy that premium, you get 20 right off the bat, so you can pick which rewards you want to start off the game.
Is this pay to win?
Tower. At the end of each segment, by the way,
what are you getting from bosses?
And we'll answer some questions. We'll also be answering questions afterwards. But if you have any, put them in the back of your mind. But we really love the reward tower. We think it's super unique. We think it allows players to really get in and to play the game, to work through it, to unlock some awesome cosmetics and awesome things inside the game. And then we're really, really excited that you don't have to choose between buying the reward tower and not buying the reward tower, because day one, when you buy in with a base pack, you will have access to the Season 1 reward tower.
Yep. So again, an extra thing.
My only question at this point is, what is the point of any of these raids and fights?
I mentioned the upgrade system as well, but like,
yes. So everything we talk about today will be upgradable.
You're unlocking so much in the
we obviously
battle tower.
Like I said before, this is a journey that we're taking with you guys. And if you're like, hey, I don't know what this game's gonna look like, hey, you buy it for $20, and hopefully we prove to you that we are listening, and all of these packs will be completely upgradable on the platform. You can buy the 3 other tiers, or 2 other tiers, or 1 other tier technically. But I just spoiled it. I said there's 4. Damn.
No, but you said enough numbers. That would be confusing.
I know. So I saw someone really quickly say, "What if I don't buy the founder, or what if I don't buy the founders pack and don't buy?"
True.
You have to purchase a founders pack to get access to the game, and all of them have the in the future when the game is out, when it is free to play, and when we have a second season, that'll be a different story where you do have to you want to purchase that reward tower for that season, and again, you get the reward tower forever, and you also get that character. So as you can see here. For $19.99, you get access.
The entire
to
first season
1.
is paid.
Season 2 is also going to be a founder season, and you will have the ability to purchase that character.
I'm probably going to get a founders pack, to be honest, just to check this game out.
There's also 500 Rune Silver that comes with it. Rune Silvers are in-game currency. Obviously, we are a free-to-play game, and we have to keep these very bright and hot lights on somehow. So we have fully embraced the free and fair model from Digital Extremes. All the characters, all the weapons, all the power items are completely earnable inside the game.
Yep.
You can also purchase them from the store if you feel like it's a convenience item for you. But we are going to be doing that as well as cosmetic items.
Okay, so you can purchase power items in the store via real cash, if that is convenience. Or you can earn it. Honestly, again, I don't really think that this is like a super big problem if the game is PvE, because PvE really should just come down to play how you want to play. If you want to whale out and go super whale mode, then hey, more power to you, man. Go ahead and do it. If you want to earn it and play the quote unquote honorable way, as some would say, then go for it, earn it, play the honorable way. Yeah, I don't think this is bad. I guess now my question is there like an actual in-game economy? Yeah, and I guess then the only other thing is that when you say everything's earnable or you can pay for it with money, like what are the drop rates? Is it going to be like stupidly long grind unless you pay for it? And how much are like raids going to be like power gated behind having to have certain weapons? Because there just has to be a balance where like, you know, harder raids are doable with bad gear, but like it's kind of, I mean, again, you know, I hate to say it, like there are some things in RuneScape that you can't do without certain gear, but a lot of it you can do with like low level gear if you're skilled enough. It just gets easier if you have better tier gear, you know. I feel like that's got to be the case, because the one thing that like sucks about Lost Ark, I mean, they have a crappy system in general, in my opinion, but is that like you're power gated by like the tier of your armor. Like that sucks. I mean, then when you pair it with like an RNG system, like that's just frustrating. It's not fun. And I feel like it'd be the same for this game. Like if your raids are powered, like you have to have a certain tier of armor and it forces you to grind that armor, that would be absolutely cheeks. Also, I think some of the best content, like from those types of like raids and whatnot, comes from people who are like there's like, I remember back in the day, like back in old school when old school was just RuneScape, but like people doing like, you just hear the rumors of this guy beat Jad at like level 3 with, I don't even know what he would do. I don't know if the level 3 thing was the thing, or like this guy had like 13 prayer, or maybe he did beat it at level 3 and it was just like a lot of purr switching. Like those types of stories can only happen, those types of legends and like content creation pushing for like those extreme like push it to the limits guys can only happen if you're not like intentionally power gating them and forcing them to play quote unquote your way. So I don't think being able to buy things is necessarily a problem. If it is strictly a PvE game, then it's like play it your way, because technically you could buy everything you want in RuneScape with like real life currency. You're going to be poor unless you're already rich after the fact, but you can do that. Honestly, like people buy gold or through bonds, or buy items through bonds or whatever. Like I don't know. You know, it doesn't personally affect me. So
Decorations in your house. Other things, we are not selling direct power inside the store, but this is how we will be monetizing the game, by having a shop that's available for
what do you mean you're not,
as well as when we go into full.
What do you mean you're not selling direct power from the store? What are you talking about?
You can also purchase them from the store. All the power items are embrace the free and fair model from digital.
You just said you can buy power items.
All the power items are completely earnable inside the game.
Yep.
Okay.
You can also purchase them from the store if you feel like it's a convenience item for you.
Right.
But we are going to be doing that as well as cosmetic items, decorations for your house. Other things, we are not selling houses. Power inside the store, but
what does that mean? How are you buying items and gear but not buying direct power? There must be something in the like leveling that I'm just not aware of.
Monetizing the game by having a shop that's available.
It sounds interesting.
Open early access.
This game still sounds interesting.
For your play. So 500 rune silvers, about $5. It's a 1 to 100 for the rune silver. Founder's flag and the Founder's glyph pack, as well as the title. These are customizable things that you can take your profile and just customize it to your own liking. Unfortunately, with development, sometimes you have to make choices about what makes it and what doesn't, because we want to get the game out there. So these are this pack right here, the title, as well as the backgrounds and the glyphs, are one of 2 items that when you buy your Founder's pack, you will have it in your inventory, but the system is not live yet. So you will get it the minute you make your purchase. You will see it in your inventory. It will very clearly say coming soon. You don't have to worry about, did I get it? Did I not get it? But the customization of just the banners will not be when we launch early access. It'll come a little bit later. And there's one other thing that does that, and I'll talk about it. So this is our base pack. Yeah. Were you gonna say something about it?
I was about to say we have it covered up on the camera right now, but the titles too. This is actually a good example. I love it. It's fantastic, and yeah, Solid was very upset about this being the choice. But anyway,
this is a perfect example.
Founder is the title.
This is actually
came from you guys on Twitch and Twitter and everywhere else. But yeah.
This is the exact same. This is the exact system in motion. Where it's like, hey, what titles we put in here for this? Wayfounder was like the overwhelming winner. I was like, that is terrible. We cannot do it. And then I was like, you know what? True to our word, we will absolutely go with what the community voted for, and that's what they wanted. Serenity now, here we are. So,
yes. And the system's going to be really cool. Again, it's going to be so it's for your titles. We love people coming up with their own zany kind of creations. Everybody's going to choose trash if you play Diablo 4. But there's going to be 3 slots. You're going to be able to unlock a whole list of different keywords, and it's up to you guys how you want to mix and match those.
It's 3, right?
Yep.
3 keywords.
3 slots. Okay. Yep, 3 slots. You'll unlock them, and you can make your own title. Make it as wacky, make it as badass as whatever you want to do.
Yep.
We just want to put that in your player's hands to customize.
Yes, sir.
So
that's our base pack. Let's go to the next one. We got a couple more to go through. So this
what do I get for whaling?
$49.99 for our initiate pack. It comes with some exclusive weapon skins that we will never sell again. Everything inside these packs,
sickle,
we are
sword,
not looking
and
to
shield
sell
skin.
again. We want to make sure that it feels exclusive to be part of the founders. I cannot count how many times in Discord people have asked for a crossbow. Here you people go. You have a crossbow as a skin for the.
I'm going to be honest. Hot take, honest opinion here. This don't look that nice. I'm going to just say it one time. All right. This does not excite me emotionally, physically, other words in any way, but continue on.
Rifle.
Maybe the super whale pack has the super nice stuff.
You have dual wielding daggers in the Storm Song, and then the Charger's sickle. Some of these things you'll actually see a little bit later for a video that we play. You'll see them in game. They look awesome. People really like them. And here's something that needs to be explained a little bit. Wayfinder token. What is a Wayfinder token? Well, what is a Wayfinder token?
What is a Wayfinder token?
Essentially a currency that allows you to unlock
any
current or future Wayfinder. So we didn't want to start throwing characters in these packs because we are a character-based game and people need.
I'm so confused. Okay, so if I get the deluxe whatever, the premium battle pass, not battle pass, battle tower, then I automatically get the Wayfinder. But then if I get this, then I can automatically. So I guess it's like a get at like 1 free token. Okay, fair enough. So if I don't want to buy a battle pass for whatever reason for one of the seasons, but I do like the Wayfinder, then I could just be like, ka-chung, cash it. Okay, fair enough. But like, man, okay, cool, whatever.
Wingrave, someone likes Nis, someone likes Cairo, someone likes Senja. Someone like
do you not have every Wayfinder at that could be the thing. Maybe you just don't have every Wayfinder at the beginning of the game, so you're gonna have to pick and choose. That's probably what happens.
I named everybody. I don't know why.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So as far as like instead of you having to choose or have multiple packs, you basically get a token, and it's a powerful item because you can choose. Hey, I'm instantly gonna unlock this Wayfinder and play them immediately after leaving the tutorial. Or you can hold on to this for 3 years.
Oh, so that
comes out down the line.
You don't unlock him right away.
Okay, it just sits in
interesting.
For 5 years. Use it eventually.
That's how I play every RPG.
I know.
Don't use stuff.
It might that is me actually. If you look at my bank in RuneScape, there's so many things that just kind of sit there. The amount of vault tokens that I have for the Premier Vault, a little crazy. I mean, maybe not a little crazy, but I have a lot. Yeah, I kind of just stockpile things because I'm like, well, what if I use it now, but something cool comes out later? I have 16 Death Touch darts. They would have to release like 16 new bosses, and for me to consider using them. And then even then, I'd be like, well, I'll probably get up to it one day, so I'm just gonna save this for something really hard. That is literally me. But anyways,
die as well. So dies are actually going to be applicable to the character themselves. I think we answered.
I do like dies.
Die system is coming in the future for weapons.
Dies are cool. Now, I like die systems.
These are die palettes that you can use on your character, any character.
Okay, that's cool.
It's not a consumable. It's just a palette you choose from. You can mix and match.
There might be a character.
Oh, really?
See,
okay.
A little bit.
So you get to use it more than once.
I don't know. Maybe this is like planned ahead or something.
Very, very cool.
That's cool.
And then like I was mentioning before, we also have the reward tower for season 1, and then this pack also includes a reward tower for season 2. So just for clarity's sake, the only pack that does not include Founder season 2 is
the first one.
$99 pack to
cheapos
get early access, and then you can make that purchase if you choose to do so in the future.
Yeah, and clarity's sake, there are going to be 2 Founder seasons. So we're going to start off with Gloombreak, which is Founder Season 1. In about 3 months, it's going to switch over to Founder Season 2. After that, it's going to go to
What's it called?
And that'll be the
Drop the name.
Season.
There's a lot of people in chat saying that this mic is awesome.
How long are seasons?
It's like ASMR. So
is.
we at the end we're supposed to give a shout out to HyperX, our sponsor.
HyperX
We'll do it now.
great.
We'll do it now.
And this is actually from like,
yes.
How cool is this when talking about interaction with like?
Look, I'm just gonna say, you know, not trying to ish on your clear sponsor, but like there have been some weird audio issues, but maybe I'm also having them. In which case, you know, this mic was made by Short. Don't buy. Anyways,
The World. It was from one of her like a beta sign off videos.
Yeah.
Somebody on their team saw the mic, and I was like, oh yeah, I use this in my personal stream as well. It's fantastic. And they have been amazing.
But it is
They've been hooking
cool
us up
that
with
it's
a lot of gear that's going to be
picking up that much
studio.
audio when they're not like
all
super close to
future
it.
In-person events, you might
And
be
both
able
of
to
them,
get your hands on
picking
them
up for both of
yourself, but more about them later.
That's cool.
That completely derailed me. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're talking about the next.
So there's 2 seasons. Two seasons.
So
Founders.
2 seasons. Oh yeah, so that does. We might as well talk about that now. 2 seasons of Founders. If you're decent at math, we've said before that there's going to be 3 months a season, which does mean that free to play will be in early 2024 instead of 2023, as well as some additional consoles that will come then. We'll go into that at a later time, but obviously with the game launching in August, you could figure it out that we need that additional time, and we want to make sure that we're building the foundation correctly with our founders before we go into full free to play in the beginning of next year.
Yes. And Mizuki, yes,
Fair enough.
there is regionalized pricing.
Yes, there is regionalized pricing. I think I had it at the end with another announcement.
We do, but
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
They keep popping up.
So Initiate packs, we have the base pack, Initiate pack, $19.99, $14.99.
Let's do the next one.
What's next?
Another one.
Big spender pack.
the Awakening pack.
Ooh, okay, all right. This is what I want to see. Those weapons, trash. But you know what's cool? This thing. Whatever the heck this thing. Rhyme Hunter Cub Housing Pet. I don't know what type of weird ass horse this is, but I like it. Oh my goodness. Is that scales? All right. And I bet personally, fun fact, big fan of owls. Also, dagger looks but much cooler than the sword, I'll be honest. All right, so yeah.
Pack. So
okay.
Rhyme Club Housing Pet.
That's what we want to
Island
see.
Strider mount, and then
Talk
house
about it.
decorations are kind of like the marquee items for here. So,
Oh, these are
couple
house
things.
decorations.
We talked about
Yeah,
this very
I like
openly before.
the domestic inside of me says I love this house thing going on. I hope that it's a very customizable house, because if it's just like some lame like everybody has this house, but you can put like your own trophies in there that you get and unlock from battles, then it's like, okay, well, lame. But if it's like fully customizable, I'm gonna say right now in RuneScape, okay, when I make it big and I become super rich and have everything unlocked, your boy's building a mansion of a player-owned house. Anyways, back to Wayfinder.
Our pet system is at the very infancy, I guess you could say. We're going to expand it to have
Pet
travel
system.
around the world, to be around when you're inside of instances or inside of your
Yes.
social space, but we're not
Yes.
there yet. So
Okay,
to start,
that's fine.
your pet will accompany you inside your house. You
That's-
can see them, they'll be inside there.
That's completely fine, but if you don't make good on that promise, I will riot inside of your game. It'll be like World 2 Fallador back in the day, okay? It might be a one-man riot, but I will riot. All right.
You can interact with them. Yes, you can pet them. They do multiple animations. They're adorable. Our animation team.
They are. This is
really,
adorable.
really excited about this because they're awesome.
But only in my
Rhyme
house.
Hunter. I had to ask. about
Rhyme
that, right?
Hunter,
But,
yes.
That system will be just expanding, and that's not like a year 2 or year 3 type of thing. It'll just be a little bit later in early access. Again, in development.
Oh, in early access.
And
Okay,
then
cool.
the Highland Strider mount and saddle. So we will have
Saying
mounts
good
available,
things.
as well as saddles, which are customization options. This is one of the other 2 things, as I mentioned, that you will receive immediately upon buying this pack, but you will not be able to use until we have the update that has the mount. So again, you purchase it.
Got
It
it.
will be in your inventory. You can see it. It'll very clearly say coming soon. And then once that system is out in early access, you will have access to it.
Sure.
Maybe there's a little bit of a preview of a zone that you can use a mountain later on. I don't know, just saying.
Maybe.
And then Founders Housing Decoration.
Don't
set.
drop hints for
Self-explanatory
things that
housing
you
is a
can't
huge part of
promise.
Wayfinder in terms of customizing everything
I will.
that you can do, and it
Like I
really
said,
expands your power inside the game.
I will
This
riot.
is an awesome way to show off that you're a founder, and when we go into the housing deep dive a little bit later, you'll be able to see these items.
Yeah.
Right?
One thing to kind of note with this too. So the way that we're doing seasons, it's not going to just be like a dump. Here's everything right in the beginning. We're actually going to make it so it's always interesting to like keep playing throughout the whole length of the season. Because content
I don't
is
know
going
if
to
I like that or I don't like
You'll
it.
just log in the next week, and there's going to be new stuff for you to explore and equip and do.
The
all
thing
this
is,
stuff.
fellas, I can
Same
only
with
have
early
one
access.
addiction.
It's going to
so
be a full line continuum of content and
there's So many games
Yep.
that want to have
Pets,
extended content.
Also, someone else asked, sorry if it wasn't clear. Yes, all of these packs do include everything before. So if you purchase an Awaken pack, you would get everything inside the Initiate as well as the base pack. So it is one price to get everything. And as Alex mentioned before, they are upgradable. So if you start on one, you can purchase the other and you just get the difference. So the rest of these items are pretty much the same, except you do get 2 free Wayfinder tokens instead of 1. So as I mentioned before, Wayfinder tokens allow you to unlock any current or future Wayfinder.
Is it different die or no?
But essentially, when you buy into this pack,
you gotta have different dies.
You get the choice of unlocking 2
for
characters
big spender
besides
pack.
your starting character instantly.
Yep.
It also does come with the premium Founders reward tower for season 2, which means that you will instantly unlock this new character when they come out. As well as a exclusive style, their specific weapon, and then 25 tiers instantly.
I wonder who that silhouette could be.
I know,
we
and then we
totally haven't dropped any teasers.
I know, maybe there's even more.
It's all been accidental.
And then we have
So I'm talking about with these audio issues.
Again, some of these additional things such as the glyphs, the backgrounds, and the titles. Again, these will come a little bit later. But does the reward tower restart each season with the promised tier content? I don't really understand, but the reward tower will be every season. So every 3 months there will be a new reward tower. If you don't complete it during that 3 months,
every 3 months,
you will have it and you can make it active.
Every 3 months, they better not be guaranteeing a new Wayfinder every 3 months, because that sounds like hell. That sounds like absolute hell. Oh my gosh. Eventually, that's got to stop. Maybe I just misheard or misunderstood, but every 3 months to have a new Wayfinder or a new weapon in the game sounds like extreme bloat at a certain point.
So
yeah,
season 15 comes along, you go, oh crap, I didn't finish my Founder season 1, I'm going to activate it.
Every 3 months.
Kind of cool thing about it as well, more than it just not going away, is how you actually interact with it. So think of it as kind of like a board game system. We'll go into this deeper later, but you're going to have kind of cool choices as you go through that system in itself. It's going to be its own little mini game. Eventually, there's going to be even like hidden pathways and torches that you pull that open up a secret way that you unlock other stuff that you didn't see before.
Yep.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
Yep. Somebody else asked about having 2 reward towers active at the same time. No, you have to pick one and you can do it. And then somebody else asked another question, but chat is going so fast that I don't remember what it was, and I'm sure it will come to me. But it was about we keep saying
feel that
seasons.
my chat's popping off right
now.
now.
Seasons are essentially our wrapper of when we're introducing new characters, new locations, new quests, new items,
okay,
new
so
weapons, etc. It is not a thing where it gets wiped. Yep. It is just essentially how we are rolling out content every 3 months. Seasons are.
It must be
so
like
your reward tower, for example, for Venomous is themed towards Venomous with.
Okay, so wait, so yeah, I'm gonna Google it. How long are Wayfinder seasons? Are the seasons 3 months? Everything we know about Wayfinder. Don't care. We'll just control F this season. Once every 3 months. Each season will be introduced by a cinematic featuring a new Wayfinder. Every 3 months, the cinematics will initially be outside of the game and released on the Wayfinder YouTube channel. Other information surrounding Wayfinders and their lore will be inside the game. Every 3 months? And every new season is going to come with a reward tower. It has been confirmed that each reward tower will include the new Wayfinder that's introduced with the new season. This was implemented so that players don't have to... Every 3 months? What the...
Some
I don't get it.
That you can unlock that look like something Venomous
Every
would have,
3
as well as some of the
months.
additional stories and quests that you'll get throughout the game. So it is not a wipe. It is not a you start again type of thing. It is just how we are packaging it.
Speaking of how we're introducing
seasons,
you guys saw a little bit of a teaser of the anime at Summer Games Fest.
There's an anime? I didn't see it.
Full sequence here in just a second.
Someone else
They
asked
said
about
every 3
crossplay
months.
and cross save. Yes, so Wayfinder is fully cross-play and cross-save. It's important to note that if you buy a Founders Pack on PlayStation, for example, say you bought your $20 base pack on PlayStation, you then have to purchase a pack to play on Steam, obviously, because the game have access to it. In the future, that's not the case, right? You can access
in
it
the future
free to play. And then all the items from your Founders Pack will travel with you, with the exception of, per the rules of all the first parties, just like every other free-to-play game out there, the currency will stay on the system. So if on PlayStation, I buy $30 worth of currency, and I move over to my PC. That $30 won't be there, right? It'll still be on your PlayStation.
But if you bought the items,
right? If I ended up buying 5 different things to make my Wingrave look awesome, as soon as I log on my PC, I will have that. So very standard in the industry. Most other games work this way. Just wanted to address that it is fully compatible with crossplay.
Fair enough.
Cool. Just looking at any other questions real quick before we move on to the very last one.
Consoles be losing money if they didn't do that.
Giveaways during this.
Maybe not losing
So,
money. Just
by the
not
way,
getting as
all
much
of you
money.
fancy people in chat, just stick around and keep interacting. We are going to be doing giveaways throughout the course.
Not
of
fair. I was at
so
work when this came out.
Announce the winners. But just by being here, we're going to do a random selection and giveaways.
Somebody asked what languages are supported. I think it's 8 total for early access. Don't quote me on that.
Wow,
but,
that's a lot.
Again,
actually.
once the website updates, like 5 minutes ish, there will actually be an FAQ that has all the languages that are supported there. You can also look on Steam. That list is up to date.
Yes, and full voice acting and stuff is going to be coming down closer to full release.
Yeah, character voice acting.
Yeah, so.
That's it. Wrap it up. We got nothing else.
I think that's it. Do you guys want to see some anime? Do you guys want to go see the full?
Was that it?
And this
No.
fight scene.
I was gonna say. I thought it was.
I think so. I think we're ready.
An hour long.
Though. We have one more.
Hour and a half.
We didn't show the final pack.
Oh, spoilers!
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal. Look at people are like giveaway. Yes, we will give away founders packs. How that will work is we'll run a bot. It'll announce who the winner is. We'll take your information, and as we get closer to actual early access launch, we will send you the key for that platform you can play on. Again, since we can't pre-order, I can't send you a key today. It doesn't exist. But someone said last pack. Let's go.
I thought they only thought there was 3, so there we go. So there's a 4th surprise.
Yeah,
surprise.
And this one has its own video. So
yes.
Okay,
I'm just
play it. Yeah, thank you. Love you, but thank you. The big fans of purple in this studio. Is that Kane? Kairos. That was it? Show more. Permanent XP boost. Sorry, I got excited. We're shocked. What?
So we've talked before about the Gloom is this really weird alien energy that's come to this planet and has really twisted and made things super strange. And that's the reason why you can be in town and see 4 different Wingraves that all look different, that are customized different, play differently.
They all look different.
What if there's a version of Kairos that's not the main version you know of Kairos, right? Like we've said before, it's almost like our take on a multiverse. And so this is what we see that as. Kairos will be our very first heroic Wayfinder. He is a completely different Wayfinder. He is not a skin. It is not a persona. You can purchase and level up Kairos and heroic Kairos, and both of those, that progression applies towards the character archetype progression, which we go into a little bit of detail on the website, so take a look at that. But we're really excited because A, it looks badass, and B, it is an exclusive to this Founders Pack that will never ever be sold again. So,
oh my gosh, really you're making me have FOMO.
Helping us out and is along for the journey and making this game awesome with us. And so we're really excited about him including a exclusive die pack, an exclusive style set, and then an exclusive.
What are these style sets?
He has an emote too.
He does have an exclusive emote, which is cool. I'm gonna play the video again. I'm gonna do it again.
Bye.
Do it again. I'm down. I'm game. It's like style pack, combat style, or is it just outfits? Yeah, it has to be like combat style, right?
One more time. No, I'm just kidding.
Show combat.
So we're really excited about this.
Show them in combat.
$150 is a lot for a Founders Pack, but you are building
$150.
Try out the game during early access with any other tier, and if you
hold on, one moment. So you can't buy it? Did they push it back? Or are you literally not allowed to buy until... I guess you can't pre-order.
you feel that it's something that you definitely want to be a part of the ride for,
$150. That's
we
crazy.
Get that it is an investment for our future, but also for the entire game. And so
I mean, I have no ill will against them charging $150.
XP booster, what this is something that you can actually activate.
But a permanent XP boost is wild.
You can progress through a little bit faster. So this is something that you have that's a
so it's only
in
for
your inventory.
towers.
You have it all the time. Whichever one that you have currently equipped, be it season 1, be it season 15, you progress a little bit faster. I think it's 5%.
Just the reward tower though.
Just the reward tower.
Not your main gameplay.
Correct.
So it's not pay to win. It's just the cosmetic reward tower.
It is just the cosmetic reward tower. That's correct. I think it's 5%.
How?
Steve will be like yes or no when he comes in here in a little bit.
I am so stop. Y'all are using such confusing language because y'all saying that the reward tower is just cosmetic. Okay, but each new season is going to come with a reward tower. It has been confirmed. Let me just pull this over. All right, let me just pull this over. Okay. Wait. Each new season is going to come with a reward tower. It has been confirmed that each reward tower will include the new Wayfinder that's introduced with the new season. This was implemented so that players don't have to decide whether or not to purchase the new reward tower or purchase the new Wayfinder. It is confirmed that the reward tower will not expire. However, you must purchase the reward tower within the season or you will not be able to purchase it again. But if you did purchase it when it was available, it will never expire. Okay, cool. You will be able to explore progress at your leisure at any point. You'll be able to pick and choose when you have a particular battle pass act. Okay, don't care about that. Okay, it's not saying it here, but like, I mean, are Wayfinders that balanced that like it doesn't count as like buying power if you're able to just hop in and buy the latest Wayfinder, or like if you're paying for reward towers, which if you miss I mean, I guess there must be another way that you can unlock Wayfinders, because it'd be super lame if you had to buy one every 3 months and then like you couldn't unlock the Wayfinder after it passed, or if for whatever reason you weren't able to log on for 3 months, you just missed out. But didn't they also say that you can buy items? I mean, I guess it depends on what the items are, but like they need to, I feel like I need more in depth on what items, gear, like what is the point, what is the purpose of PvE combat, like what are the raids, what are you unlocking? Because so far, and I guess I've only seen this video and like very little bit about it after it was showcased earlier this year during the summer at like I forget some event in July, but it's like so far all I've really seen is like these are all the things that you can get like purchasable in the game, but I've yet to see like here is everything, like this is the point of playing the game outside of like the minimal story that they've given us. Whoa, I didn't even realize I had that. Outside of the minimal story they've given us where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, something gloom destroyed world. I don't know. I feel like I just need to see like something like what is the point of the game? What are we doing? I don't even care about the story at this point. Like, what are we doing? What is the end game? What does it look like? Hopefully they tell me. Also, their language on how the language that they're using when they're explaining, I mean, maybe I'm an idiot, but like explaining their reward tower is confusing because they just said that you can't buy power, but then it's like the Wayfinders and different items come in through the reward. Okay.
And we have some exclusive character.
But I guess the items can just be cosmetic. I guess. This is sick. I like it. Good job. Fire starter style set. All right. I'm just calling it the Firebender starters. I don't even know what he does. I don't know what this guy does, but this looks cool. This, don't care. This, never been one for knights. Okay. But this, looking like he a rogue about to do some damage and like acrobatic his way out of a fight or something. Love it. Okay,
so again, style sets allow you to mix and match. For example, you could take the shoulders with this Wingrave.
Okay, so style sets are just cosmetics. Why can you not just use the words that everybody else uses? Like I don't know, like cosmetics. That's it. Like that's what we call them. Call them cosmetics. Just say it's that you have different cosmetic packs. Oh my goodness. But thank you for explaining. Okay, style sets are just cosmetics.
Helmet of a different skin.
Cool.
The boots of a different skin. They're all mix and match. We have one for Wingrave, we have one for Nis, and also for Silo.
That's how I got this fire character in
modular
RuneScape.
of, like,
Mix and match.
You can also
Mix and
buy them,
match.
as I mentioned before.
Individual
cool.
components as well. We're not just going to release a new skin that just happens to be 2 different colors. You
Yep.
can do that on your own. So you're going to have full freedom to dye and change and make, even if you have the same armor set as another player,
Yep.
you can look completely different with the dyes.
Yep.
So.
Thank you.
This Nis is awesome, by the way, and there's a video that you'll see a little bit later that features it. Actually, it features all of them, I think. But the Nis one especially, she looks badass. You can't see it here with like her eyes. She looks very cool.
Yeah.
And then again, it features all the other items that we've talked about before. Instead of 2 Wayfinder tokens, you
3
have
Wayfinder tokens.
as well as full
Holy.
access to the Season 1 reward
Honestly, though, how much of a grind is getting a Wayfinder with all these tokens?
tower
Is it that much of a
and
grind?
The premium Season 2 reward tower, 4,200 rune silver, and then some additional titles that you can mix and match. So we have this gigantic infographic that is on the website. Again, it should be live now-ish. Please don't crash the website because people want to look at it. But both this is should be updated now, as well as the reward tower section, as
Collect
well as
them
the venom
all.
section. So we're going to talk about her and show her off in a little bit, but that's pretty much our founders program. So we're really excited about it. I know people have been asking for it for a long time. We think it's fair in the fact of like $20 to get in to help build this. And if you do feel like you want to be along for this ride and that we're really making strides to make a game that you want to play and really
You
grow into
don't
something awesome.
Have to justify your pricing. I don't care. It gets a little cringe when you do it.
In the US of A, where it's been 150 degrees every single day. We will also be at PAX West. Yes. So we will have a community event at PAX West. It does not require you to actually go to PAX West.
Nope.
You do not need a ticket. We will not have a booth. We will have an off-site meet and greet session. We'll have some other really great surprises and some other special guests that aren't on the dev team but are maybe involved in the game. So
It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
If you can try to save some time to be in Seattle, again, you don't need a PAX pass. Try to be there. It's shaping up to be freaking sweet. So
Yep. So come on, get some free drinks and get some food. And it will be
win some stuff.
Win some stuff. We'll have a lot of stuff to give away, which is really cool. And I think that's kind of it. So let's take like 5 minutes. What?
Didn't that's on it? That's the West Coast folks.
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
East Coast folks.
This is bad too, because
Yes.
for us New York boys, New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con is October. That's where the October came before. 12th, 13th. I should have written it down, but I didn't.
23.
Yes, 2023. We will have an event there as well. We don't have any details yet and specifically what that will look like. It'll be on the show floor, an offsite venue, but we will be having a session where you will meet myself and some other members of the development team. I'm going to make Joe and Steve go because they're both from New York as well. And even though if they might not like it, they might not like it, but we got to go back to New York. So we'll do some signings. We'll see some people. So we'll be on the West Coast. We'll be on the East Coast. Excuse me. There might be additional shows to announce a little bit later on, but nothing just yet. Those are what we are confirmed for. So this game's happening, guys, and we are really excited that it's happening, and we're excited that people are going to be along for the ride with us starting on August 15th at 12 noon Central Time.
That is the way to go.
Yes.
Talk to your ISP. Make sure your download rates are good.
Yeah,
Oh my
so let's
goodness.
take like 5 minutes before we go into the Venomous anime.
Yes, please.
Let's take a look. Any questions that are coming up? How do I upgrade it? Right in the store.
Oh,
if you
are we
purchase one
getting
pack,
into
it will
combat?
only show you the applicable upgrades in the store.
I
purchase
almost
the,
want to skip
Initiate
all
pack
of
and you
your
wanna go
questions,
Awakening or
but
the Exalted, you'll
I
have
guess
those
I
free
can just
options
edit it out later. But I
PlayStation
feel
and
like
Steam.
it's
Again, it's
not
through
going to
our
be that
store, it's
interesting.
PlayStation and it's through Steam.
And it will deduct whatever version of the game that you have right
Yeah,
now,
it'll be a different
whichever
price.
Yeah, so it'll be cheaper if you're upgrading.
Yeah. When Xbox, we've discussed additional platforms later on, but at this time we're focusing on PlayStation, who's been an amazing partner for us, as well as being on Steam.
Yep.
Where's the COG title? Maybe in the future? I don't know. No, this is
Yay,
going really
COG.
fast.
Officially
Going
COG.
really fast. Do you need PlayStation Plus? Great question. The answer is yes for early
Yes.
access, because just like any other paid premium product on the PlayStation Store, you do need
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus to access it. Once we go free to play, that requirement drops, and that's not on us. That is 100% a PlayStation requirement. That's in line with any other box product that you buy for PlayStation. So,
Damn, throw
Plus
PlayStation
upfront,
under the bus like that.
You do not need it.
Correct. But there will be benefits for folks in free to play who have PlayStation.
Yes. What is the difference between heroic and normal? My guy, a lot. There's a whole matrix here. I definitely invite you to go to playwayfinder.com/founders. That sounds right. When it's updated.
Speaking of website stuff, for the creators out there, people who are interested in getting on our radar for content,
That's me.
Obviously, I know everybody's excited for the NDA to drop.
Maybe.
Wayfind NDA. you can go to our website right now, playwayfinder.com/press. There is a sign up thing there that will go directly to our creator team to get you on the radar, keep you on our eyes on you for when you do start making content for early access.
Please explain the heroic Kairos versus regular Kairos difference. Good question. So
what are they planning on
Kairos
doing
has
for
increased
creators?
Mod capacity right off the gate. So he has a little bit different stats that allow you to slot in what we call our mods are called echoes. Right off the bat. Someone else asked if it's available. No.
Okay, that's
Heroic
cool.
Kairos will never
Man,
be
what are the
available.
mods?
These it is really a thank you to the people that are here that are helping us build the game. Will there be South American servers and Oceanic servers? So our server system works that there is.
Oh my gosh! Pause. These are the things that I want to know. I want to know the mechanics of the game. Like I want to explain that to me. Forget all this other stuff. Look, if your mechanics are good, don't worry about explaining the founders packs. I will pick up an expensive ass founders pack. Maybe I don't know, but I need to understand the mechanics of the game and if this game is good to like entice me to pay for this game. But like, he just skipped over the question.
Server, essentially, you log in to play the game.
Not skipped over, but like just didn't go in depth. Obviously, he's trying to answer a lot of people's questions, so I get it. But
if you pair up with somebody from America and you're in Australia, it'll try to do the math to figure out the difference and find somewhere in between. But you do not select a specific server. The game will be available worldwide, barring any geopolitical sanctions. But the servers will essentially be smart enough to figure out where you are and to find the best available for you.
And the social system too, everybody will have a unique social tag.
Yep.
Is like any other cross-play. So if you do have another friend on a different side of the world, you can get into a party and you can go play the game together.
Yep. Can I only buy these packs on the PlayStation Store on Steam? Yes. There is no Wayfinder store that exists now. You can Venmo me money, but I
don't do it. It's a trap. If anybody from our studio asks for Venmo, just
it is a trap.
Send me a screenshot in Discord.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. We're going to wrap it up. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. Alex is going to be here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and just your interest in the game. Behind me is an incredibly talented group of developers who are passionate about bringing this game out. We're making a game that we want to play, that we know other players want to play, and this is a two-way conversation. This is literally the start of this adventure, and we're really excited, and we hope that you choose to be along with us.
All right, to the anime.
Half the Shadow Nation must be here.
These dirt pushers harness the most dangerous magic on the planet. I'd be celebrating too.
Then pour the drinks, Tux. We're taking it home. To the maze.
There is an old entrance up top, but it's probably unreachable.
You're joking, right?
What the hell happened here?
I don't care about the
Look at
anime.
burn marks.
Show me game.
Show some live gameplay. Talk about the abilities. Answer some
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Talk about like what her backstory is. Who
Yes.
She is, what
No, I
she's
don't
about,
care about
and,
her. Just
I think
the
everybody got
gameplay.
A little bit of a taste of her kind of edginess in that anime.
Oh my goodness, you guys! Thank you for setting it up.
In that, who
Thank
is
you.
Venomous? What she's all about.
Yeah, so Venomous, she is a assassin for a place called the Maze within the game, and so really, you know, a lot of the information we've kind of given out so far. I mean, you just saw the anime and everything. She's pretty nimble and quick. She uses poisons and other things in her arsenal, and yeah, she was an assassin for the Maze.
You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here for the night because I do have to. This is about my bedtime, and I do got to get up tomorrow, so that is what I shall be doing. But thank you for anybody who stopped by, and who knows what I'll do with everything that was streamed and recorded today. Yeah, see y'all when I see you.